بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I will be challenged because some of my thoughts and ideas already, Dr. Hussa already talked about them. Maybe I will start by saying that the MENA region is in the recent years noticing decline in the growth of the mobile revenue, and also declining in the revenue itself and the growth of the fixed revenue. And this is obvious because we are reaching in the mobile about the saturation. We have very high penetration. We reach very high penetration, and also in the fixed already is competed by the mobile. People are with the competition and the involvement of the mobile. People are leaving the voice application. This is now mainly voice application. But the good news is that broadband expected to experience significant growth, similar to what happened in the mobile. In the mobile, in the last decade, we about 4 times the growth. We noticed 4 times growth, and I think in the second wave of growth in revenue in the region and internationally is in the broadband. I will just take your attention to something. I mean, if 10 years ago, if somebody came to the household and told him that you will pay 4 times or 5 times your bill, he will not believe that. He will not expect it. I mean, people were not thinking about that. But today, because of the mobile, everybody using the mobile in the home more than the fixed, we are already paying about 4 or 5 times the revenue. And this has developed the sector and improved the sector. And why is that? Because we need mobile, we need the application. And I think this is the same situation will happen in the broadband. Broadband will be vital for the people. The application will be vital. So I think there is another wave that will take this sector high, which is the broadband and the application of broadband. Especially in the Middle East, we are in this area, we are privileged. I mean, we already now, there is a forecast of about 20% revenue increase. But I think this is also without the new planning of the fiber networks. Why broadband is vital? I think it was noticed that 10% penetration is correlated with 1.5 growth in productivity, and this is vital for the economy and vital for the country. I mean, if you increase 1.5 growth in the productivity, this is really potential for the whole region. Same wise with competitiveness. It was shown that I mean, there is a strong link between the national competitiveness and broadband penetration. And you can see that, I mean, our region still have huge potential to grow, and this is really opportunity. If I will go just to give idea about STC, what we done as incumbent operator, and we need to invest in the broadband. Our strategy was in 2 phases. I mean, we took 2 things. I mean, we are trying to increase penetration of the broadband and also optimize services and something. But our next phase is maximizing customer lifetime value. We need to give customer more value, more application, more entertainment, and this will really fulfill his potential. Our path for that, we started by pure connectivity. We were offering just pure connectivity. And then after that, we add application. We became application provider and internet provider. And then the end that we like to be is the broadband multimedia service provider, where we can merge, I mean, gaming, advertising, IPTV, networking, and content. Our home sector have a strategy of 5 pillars. First of all, we wanted to increase the speed that we are offering to the customers. I mean, you know that we started initially with low speed, and then gradually we are trying to give more speed to the customers, sometime by encouraging them by promotions, by advertising, and sometime we يعني give them the situation that they must take the higher speed, and they need it anyway. So this is first one, and then penetration, increase penetration by having different offers, by trying to reach sector that we couldn't reach before, and this was essential for us, and we will continue. Also, the third one is to develop portal for the customers, and we have portal called معكم, and it is now successful portal where people, I mean like all my children use this portal all the time, and they go to that portal, they found content which is very controlled content, and very news and gaming, sport, everything. And we think this is essential. You need to develop the right content for the people to evolve the application. Finally, we need to adopt the IPTV. We notice very huge growth. It's exponential growth in the last few years only. And in the fixed, in 2008, we closed by about 1 million. Now we are reaching 1.4 million. And معكم, we reach about 50,000 users. Saudi Arabia in total, because of the growth of broadband, is in 2008, by end of 2008, it was the fourth growth country. It was ranked as the fourth internationally in the growth of broadband. Saying that, this is not enough. I think we are looking for the future, and the future have more opportunities for us. Higher speed services is required, much more than what we are offering today. I mean, we should reach 1 giga, 100 mega and 1 gigabit, because there are application and promise of application that require that high speed network. And the whole country is depending on that. I mean, telelearning, telemedicine, or e-commerce and e-applications. And in this case, I mean, there should be investment in the future of these networks. And that, of course, will serve LTEs and will connect fiber to everybody. What's the problem of broadband? Why in the past, in the country that Europe and internationally faced that difficulty? It was because of two things, regulation and financial situation. In Europe, the regulation was restricting investment by the operators in the right time. And that was because cost-based regulation, high royalty, and retail regulation, and many others. This maybe Dr. Hussa already mentioned this. And because of that, people, operators in Europe were sensitive about investing that, because they don't know that they will get their investment back. And also now the situation of the financial crisis put more pressure in this investment. If we take just a glance about how much that will cost the operators, as example, it will cost Deutsche Telekom about, if they take 10% yearly capex, it will take them 25 years to fund this project. So it is a cost, tremendous cost to the fixed operator. Especially now, the revenue is not coming to the fixed operator, it's coming to the mobile operator, that they are not interested in this, although they need it. So, I mean, the investment is required for the whole country. No operator will do without it. I mean, the fixed operator need it. The mobile operator need it for their future services. LTE will not work without fiber connectivity. But, I mean, the situation is, it's a deadlock. Internationally, leaders are, all leaders, I mean, nowadays, saying that the broadband is the solution for the country, and it's the evolution of the business, and it is essential. This is why, with this realization, many countries start to fund expansion in the network, in the fiber network, and be vital. There are variety of model, but I mean, in total, the message is that the countries and the government are involved to initiate, if you like, and initiate this sector. And with the promise that when you build the network, the whole growth, the whole imagination will happen. And some country, in fact, I visit some of them, went further to that. They said, we will not just support building the network, but we will support stimulating the demand. And that is essential for them. And I think it is essential. This has come to my second slide. I mean, it's important that the government in the MENA region is implement cross-sector IT plans and also stimulate the demand and relax the regulation. Stimulate demand is important. I mean, Singapore, they have quite a huge group of people just to stimulate the demand. They are not just supporting building the network, but they have a group where they are targeting specific application. Because if you just build the network without application, without stimulation of the demand, nobody will win. It will not be a good business case. And finally, also, you need to have the right regulation for that business case to succeed. And you need the group and the sector to be more cooperative sector, more working together positively to evolve this sector. This is my end of the session. Thank you very much.